All right, so pretty big news here. I was just scrolling across Twitter and then I saw this and I kind of freaked out. Terry Crews is officially joining the Walking Dead universe. Oh my, this is insane. This is incredible. This is crazy. And this kind of I think this shows actually the show that Tales of the Walking Dead is going to be, which is a show that can actually cast some celebrities, because on the actual show The Walking Dead, over the years they've resisted from casting other people like big names because, their persona, their big name that they have outside of the just in the real world, I guess, would sort of take over their character and overshadow a lot of it, right? Like there was a lot of talk a couple of years ago of Dwayne Johnson playing on Mercer, right? And I think Dwayne Johnson even retweeted something which was just like, holy shit, could you imagine? And I think a lot of people were okay with that. But could you imagine if Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, actually joined The Walking Dead? I mean, people would just be seeing him and it wouldn't be Mercer, you know what I mean? And so I'm super happy with Michael James Shaw, because Michael James Shaw is just, to me, he's Mercer. Like, he is the character. But with Tales of the Walking Dead, because it's not so serious, they can have a little bit more fun, because it's filling out the backstory. There's going to be some serious story, obviously, but like you're introducing more fun aspects of the universe. You can actually, actually cast like actual well-known actors or actresses, right? And it seems like we're sort of starting that here with Terry Crews. So obviously, before we go any further, make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get all my Walking Dead content. Obviously I'm going to be doing videos on this all year. Tales of the Walking Dead is going to be such a fun show to cover. That show, I think, is coming out in the summer, they said, which I'm assuming it's going to be August. Again, I think we're going to have Walking Dead content starting from not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, with episode 9 of season 11 for the main show, The Walking Dead. But that's going to continue on until like early to mid-June, in which we actually get the finale to season 7 for Fear the Walking Dead, where we see Madison's return. We're going to take a break, I think, for a little bit there for the rest of June. And then July, we'll have Comic-Con with the final season part 3 trailer. They'll announce some Rick stuff, I'm sure. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that happens that summer. And then in August, I think, is where Tales is going to air. And that's going to be 6 episodes. It's going to air probably later August, I'm assuming. 6 weeks from like mid to late August. And then that's going to run straight until, early October-ish, right? And that's where I think The Walking Dead final season part 3 will air. It'll air its last 8 episodes, and then Fear Season 8 will also air at the same time. So it's a very big year. And Tales of the Walking Dead, I think people are genuinely excited for it compared to World Beyond. World Beyond, I think you had people really hopeful for some Rick stuff, in which we did actually learn a lot more information. We actually did learn quite a bit, but the characters and the story obviously were pretty suffering. But this is different. Obviously, this is like clearly different. And so, yeah, I want to get into this news here. So this is an article from Insider. I'm going to leave a link down below to the full article. I'm not going to read the article or anything like that. You guys can definitely go read below. There's a lot of details in there. I really recommend it. Kristen gets a lot of really great information. So I definitely recommend following her on Twitter, just sort of following everything she does, because she's really great with the Walking Dead community. But yeah, she confirms here that Parker Posse, I'm not sure who that is. Terry Crews, obviously you know who that is. And Poppy Liu, sorry if I'm butchering your last name, but they are now cast in Tales of the Walking Dead, which is, this is pretty crazy. So for those that don't know who Parker Posse is, I'm not familiar with her at all, but like I did a quick Google search. She's played in some stuff here and there. She was in a series called Lost in Space. She was in Scream 3. It seems like she was in Dazed and Confused, Blade Trinity. So she's done some things, obviously, and she seems like she's pretty well known. Poppy Liu, she hasn't really been in a lot. She was in iCarly, I think, in the new iCarly, I think that says since 2021. I know that they did a new like a revival or something of the series. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to be, she's just a part of that. She hasn't really done too much. And then Terry Crews, I don't have to say anything about what he's done. Everyone sort of knows. Obviously, most recently, I guess from where I know him from, or not from where I know him from other things, but where I think he's really hit the mainstream was with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right? This is going to be really big. Terry Crews, a part of the Walking Dead universe, is something that is going to be, it's going to change a lot. And they've actually hinted here that there's going to be some humor to this, right? It's not going to be so serious that The Walking Dead is. Like, there's going to be some humor to all of this, which I really do like. And I definitely think Terry Crews can bring that. And I think it's smart to do that. I think you can do that a little bit with this franchise. Honestly, I think The Walking Dead needs to get a little bit more real. And I think they are going in this direction right now, right? You think of running zombies. That in itself is going to cause a lot of realness because the characters now have to react to a new threat that is so threatening. If you have running zombies like running at you, I mean, man, like that's terrifying, right? And so how do you survive that? So it becomes a survival horror again. So you're gonna get a lot of like realism and real, human responses with that. Just because like obviously just normal walkers are so not even scary anymore, right? So that adds a new level of threat. We can get that realistic, again, human emotion there, which will be really exciting. And then you sort of have the humor there, which I think has sort of been lacking. We'll get scenes here and there. I know the whole Who's Deanna thing was funny, but I mean, come on. Like, that can't be like the funniest thing that's ever happened on The Walking Dead, right? I think that's why Jeffrey Dean Morgan is such an amazing character, because Negan is a funny character. Like, do you remember that joke where that was like father, not the father? I mean, man, the amount of times that guy has trolled people, it's just so good. It's hilarious. And I think that's why he becomes everybody's favorite character. And I think that's why he's so loved by the fan base right now. And I don't know who Terry Crews is going to be playing, but I assume, if you bring in that humor and depending on who his character is and all of that, I think it could actually work really well. And yeah, I mean, this is what you do. Imagine if Terry Crews had his own episode to himself sort of thing, and he survived longer than that one episode. He might become a fan favorite out of nowhere, and people might want to see a lot more from him in The Walking Dead. Right, where maybe he becomes a really great spin-off character. Honestly, I am praying that Terry Crews survives one episode. Like, I want him to be around for a while. I hope it's a continuous storyline that we can see more from in season 2. Yeah, definitely you have to keep Terry Crews around. He is such, Terry Crews is so likable. This is exciting. And again, I freaked out on Twitter. I wasn't expecting it. I was just sort of scrolling around and I was like, what? Terry Crews is joining the Walking Dead universe? Like, this is... I can't believe it. This is like really insane. And so you go into some more details and basically it just kind of says, it's premiering this summer. There's going to be 6-hour-long episodes. So it's not 6 hours long episodes. Like each episode's not going to be 6 hours, but it's 6-hour-long episodes. I just want to say that for clarification. I know most of you guys probably already got that, but I know I'm going to see like 1 or 2 comments being like, what? Like each episode's 6 hours? No, it's just 6-hour-long episodes. It's going to focus on some new and older characters. And this is going to be really interesting. Channing Powell, obviously, she's going to be, she's the showrunner for this for this series. And I'm definitely really excited for that. We're going to be getting some newer announcements coming up very soon. And obviously, we know that Chad Coleman, who plays Tyrese, he's going to be returning right in one of the episodes. So that's really exciting. They haven't officially confirmed it yet, but it's been out there. We know, like Michael Satrazemis, he's going to be directing the first 3 episodes. And he's actually been seen recently with the actor who plays Tyrese, Chad Coleman. So, I mean, just put 2 and 2 together. They're obviously doing a Tyrese episode here, right? So that's going to be really cool to see him return. And then it's a matter of like who else is going to be returning. And they said that there's going to be other characters. It's not just going to be Tyrese. So, oh man, I mean, could you imagine if they announced that something to do with Carl or something to do with Abraham? Like, it's starting to get to me now how big Tales of the Walking Dead can actually be. And I mean, honestly, if Tales of the Walking Dead was airing alongside The Walking Dead, I don't even know what show I could pick as like my favorite, because like Tales is going to be so interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video here. Again, definitely go check out the article. I can't wait for more announcements to come. I imagine that they're going to be like more of the cast will come out by April. I think the trailer for Tales of the Walking Dead is likely going to drop in April as well, as soon as part 2 is finished airing, which is going to be like early April at some point. It's going to be insane. It's actually going to be really insane. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see where they're actually going to be going with Tales. Terry Crews, I think this is so refreshing and exciting. I honestly can't wait. So definitely post all your thoughts down below. I want to hear what all of you guys have to say about this. And also, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, definitely go do so. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams starting, I think, on the 4th or the 5th, but I believe it's on Friday I will be starting. And it's going to be a pretty regular thing. I've been waiting for Dying Light 2 to come out, so we'll be doing that for a while. Then we'll switch over to Elden Ring. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming out, but definitely stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for both of those 2 games. I mean, those games are going to be so much fun. Dying Light 2, I've been waiting for like 2 years now. And same with Elden Ring. I mean, I think Elden Ring maybe have been longer. they announced it quite a long time ago, but yeah, anyways, I'm going to be getting into some of that stuff there. And then, yeah, so post all your thoughts down below. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.